use this Picmonic to remember how to write a NANDA nursing diagnosis by the NANDA Panda standardizing the nursing terminology on her diagnostic computer. She uses collected patient data to formulate nursing diagnoses and to support the care managed by her physician and healthcare colleagues. The first component of a nursing diagnosis is the problem statement, the problem cube with statement. It reflects the patient's current health problem and needed nursing interventions. Etiology, ET causing the problem, is the second nursing diagnosis component and identifies probable causes and conditions contributing to the health problem. The final component is defining characteristics or risk factors, a dictionary and a game of risk, representing how ET is carefully defining any risks by studying his dictionary while contemplating his next move. He wants to ensure he is aware of any signs and symptoms indicating the presence of a particular diagnostic label. There are 4 nursing diagnosis types, and the first is problem-focused, shown here as the nurse holding up and assessing the problem cube. She is trying to determine the patient's problem present at the time of the nursing assessment. The second is risk, depicted as the game of risk, representing interventions needed to decrease the risk related to a patient's problem. Third is health promotion, seen here as the health promoter guide telling everyone how great it is to improve everyone's health and well-being. Finally, syndrome, demonstrated here as the guy with a syndrome, is sad because he is experiencing multiple health problems forming a pattern. He is really hoping they will be responsive to some nursing interventions. There are primarily 2 ways to write a nursing diagnosis. The first is a problem-focused diagnosis related to related factors, as evidenced by defining characteristics, shown here by the problem-focused diagnosis formula hanging from the problem cube. This formula shows us how to use the problem etiology symptom, or PES method, to formulate an actual nursing diagnosis. Second is risk, evidenced by risk factors, shown as the risk diagnosis formula hanging off of the game of risk. This helps us to remember how to identify the vulnerability of a patient for a potential problem. So in summary, writing a NANDA nursing diagnosis can be easily done by following a few simple steps. First, collect patient data to formulate the nursing diagnosis, and this can support discovery of the problem statement. Next, identify the problem causes of the health problem by identifying the etiology. Defining characteristics for risk factors, such as signs and symptoms, can indicate the presence of a particular diagnostic label. This way, you can best assess the issue and determine the patient's problem at the time of the assessment. It's important to identify risk related to the person's problem. A health promotion diagnosis helps to improve an individual patient, family, or community health and well-being. Syndrome diagnoses are used when the patient is experiencing multiple health problems forming a pattern. To write a problem-focused diagnostic statement, use the problem etiology symptom, or PES method. Lastly, for risk diagnoses, you are identifying a vulnerability in a patient for a potential problem.
The NANDA Panda is here and online with my nursing diagnoses to save the day. I hear you need some help. Well, my diagnostic computer and I are here for you.
Yes, between you, my nurse skills, and the diagnostic computer, we should be able to solve the problem. My problem statement, we have a cheat in our midst, and he's causing a ruckus with the problem cubes.
Oh, let me guess. Is it E.T. again? He is always the etiology of trouble.
Yes, this time he's using a dictionary to cheat in all the games, including risk. His defining characteristics are suspicious, and our analysis reveals his risk factors may lead to another game-breaking debacle like last time.
Our current database reveals 4 types of nursing diagnosis strategy to beat him at his own game.
For the rest of the story, check out Picmonic.com and sign up for a free account. There, you can also take Picmonic's quiz. The quiz automatically sets up your daily quiz by using spaced repetition algorithms based on the questions you've missed or struggled with to make sure you study what you need when you need to. And while you're there, check out the rest of our leadership Picmonics. We've got all the content you'll need to remember. Everything from theories of leadership, leadership styles, unions and collective bargaining, NANDA structure, how to write a NANDA nursing diagnosis, and so much more, so you can lock down on everything you need to know forever. Play, quiz, and spaced repetition. Efficient, effective, and research proven to increase exam scores.